Hello and welcome to the next episode. In the last one we have designed our first fusion ship class, which are all battleships and battle cruisers and marine cruiser that we are going to use later. And now we have to wait until the construction is done. We are going to see in 135 days the first flagships to come out. And I think that I'm going to, on Earth at least, add the marine cruisers here into the queue. And then we can see afterwards what we are going to do. So this will take a while to finish. And on the global tech front, we are going to go into deuterium fusion, which is going to unlock the next drive for us, which is going to be the... I don't know, it's behind the inertial confinement fusion reactor 2. And when this one is done, we're going to get an upgrade for our drive again with the Deuteron Nova Lantern, which is more or less double as before, I would say. Triton has what? 355k and 270, and the Deuteron has 420. Okay, fine. So it's more KPS and not that a lot more thrust. Question is how much energy? 141 gigawatts compared to, let's see, Triton 59. Okay, so the energy demand goes up significantly. So let's see how much more efficient the generators are. We see here 4 tons per gigawatt for the fusion reactor 1. And then we do see here 2 tons per gigawatt. Okay, so it's half the rate for the new reactor. It's 89% efficiency, and here it's 85. Okay, so this is also very important because these are stats determining how much weight the ship will have and how much radiators we need. So upgrading the reactor to level 2 already, and then adding that on our existing ships. Let's see how much impact that would have on the weight. So let's take our coil ship here, which is the heaviest one. Let's see what the weight is. Propellant is 2,500, radiator 3.381 ton. Power plant is only 700 tons, so we would halve that on the current design and then reduce the radiator demand. It's not terrible. We have to see how well the upgrades of the engines play out later. So that's going to be a question if we do the upgrade or not, depending on how much it changes the costs and stats of our ship. Because going into better drives is not always better, because they may have a lot higher energy demands for not that big of a stat boost than the drives before. Now, what I'm going to do now is continue here. We are going to push a bit of economy and then mission control in the US. And that will be all we need, more or less. I think we don't need to boost science up a lot right now. Maybe, I'm not sure how much we want to tech until later. But let's see, we could also re-add these modules here, for example, to get more mission control bonus, but let's see how everything plays out. And here's our Janus section, which we need to win the campaign later. But now we need to get a fleet out and then go after the alien bases here. So let's keep going and see how everything plays out, because we more or less have to wait 200 days now until the shipyards finish their job. And then we have to see how we continue from that point onwards. Okay, it's now November 2036, and we have sent out our welcome committee to the alien fleet that is flying towards Earth here, arriving in a few days. And we only sent half the fleet, so that we hope that they actually engage it. We are slightly stronger. I hope that they are not too afraid of our new design ships. Let's hope they want to fight here. Tech finishing first. Yeah, targeting computer, yes. We want that. So please accept it. Yes! let's go into the fireworks. We have 14 of our new designed battleships with a variety of weapons. And we go against their fleet. And let's see how well we are going to do here. We're going in a high wall formation. We have a few particle ships here, which are going to be our defensive ships as well. So we should make sure that these are in the center. So I'm just micromanaging this for a second here. We have, there's a particle ship as well. And then the last one should go to this side here. We have a bit of a weak spot on the right side, but it's fine. Okay, here we go. And I think the question is, how much do we want to micromanage here? We want to... It depends on their weapons, actually. They have some torpedoes, that's fine. Okay, we are going to set up some micromanagement here. We are going to set our coil ships. At least everybody gets a goal here. A target, I mean. So everybody gets a different target. And therefore that we shoot on everything they have. And the remainder will be just free to shoot wherever they want to shoot. Actually, let's make sure that the battle cruiser and the battleship get 2 targets here. And then we have 1. Ah, that should be fine. Let's keep that open here. Of course, the battleships here are going to field a massive amount of coil guns here with 800-kilometer range, which is a lot. Let's see what the aliens have. A lot of lasers and mostly lasers. So they are, of course, in range earlier because they have 1,000-kilometer range. But that should be fine now because they will start shooting defensively very quickly, as we can see here now. It immediately begins. Here's some... Oh, the coil gun fireworks here. Okay, the coil guns that we have apparently are shooting defensively as well. Probably because of the torpedoes here. We can change this if we want to. We could go into offensive attack posture here. But I think for now this is totally fine. Because we are not shooting at each other here. No. And probably our particle guns are now in range. Hey, something is shot at us here. First ship going down. The particle guns, as we can see here, are shooting to the right side, for example. What are they doing here? What? What a disaster for them. Even the shot they didn't really touch us, so a bit of armor probably got lost. And now we can just focus down the battle cruiser here, which is going to be dead in a second. And even our particle guns are now shooting at it. And now the coil guns are arriving. Dead. And now the destroyer is left. And torpedoes will get taken out by the particle defense cannons. Hey! Shot at my ship here. Bold of them, bold of them. The damage, of course, disappears on our frontal armor, which is massive. And now the coil guns arrive and go straight through it. Well, that is our new fleet. There's no chance the aliens can do anything against this. The only downside is that we still have only 800-kilometer range for now. That's going to be solved on the bigger ships if we ever make any. So now we can send our fleet home to repair. And then we can make a decision. Oh, a lot of promotions here. 1.2 exotics as well. That's nice. So, yeah, we are on an intermediary orbit. And now we go... What? We can't go to our shipyard? What? Okay, so we have to fly to some other orbit first, and then, okay, we go to high Earth orbit, and then we go fly back to low orbit again. Okay, fine. crashing into Earth. If we would let it be. That's interesting. There we go. Now we fly to high Earth orbit and then we go back from there. What? Again a sabotage action? Yeah, all the factions are going against us now pretty hard. Which is pretty annoying. But it's fine. So we go here. 1.38 days. What the heck? Everybody's sabotaging us now. Which is annoying, but... Okay, there we go. They repair for 1 day, and then they are ready to go again. So we join the backup fleet, which is the other battleships here. And now we do have 27 ships here, which we could send out wherever we want to. However, I'm not going to do that as of yet, because I'm going to wait for the Marines to finish, which are under construction now. So we do have some here. The first 3 are going to finish in 16 days, and the next one in 110 days. And then we do have 9 of those classes. And then we can fly outwards. Probably we are going to hold toward the asteroid belt first. I think there is 1 alien base, or at least, maybe more. Lacadia here. Lacadia. Okay, and then is there more than that? Let's see. Yeah, there. There's another one on Dido. So these 2 have to go first. Oh, Sheila as well. So there are 3 bases we have to take out. Interesting. So our fleets will be decently busy with that. And there is also a station here, probably. Yes, there is a station. There are ships as well. So there will be fights. There is even a dreadnought and a battle cruiser. A lot of stuff to do eventually. So we are going to continue building up though before we move out. And we're going to start in the asteroid belt, clean up, then fly to Jupiter, and then we have to fly outwards into the larger solar system here. But we are going to hammer down the logistics of the aliens pretty soon. We do now run into a mission control problem pretty quickly. But we also have a lot of these old ships here on Mars and on Earth. So we can construct more ships, I think, on Mars. We are not constructing currently. Yeah, only a battleship for coil guns here. We can make a few of those here as well. And then a particle ship here. Because we want a more modern defense fleet on Mars. And then we can get rid of the old class ships here. All the point defense destroyers and the coil boat monitors here. And all the emergency boats. We can all get rid of those and then scuttle them and basically transition into the higher tech class ships here. On Earth we are going to do the same. So we do have 9 Marines under construction. Assuming that we send out... Let's calculate this a bit. So we do have... So assuming we have 27 ships as of now. If we combine 10 Marines with that, and we just send 20 of those, and 10 Marines, that should be enough to take out a station and do an invasion of the mining base of the aliens, wherever it flies. Which means that we do have a few excess ships currently. We also do have 2 flagships here, which we can use later. So we are going to continue constructing ships here. We're going to make as many coil gun ships as we can based on the exotics we have here. So 1, 2, 3. And then we are going to fill up the shipyards here with particle ships. Not all of them. We don't need that many particle ships. They are not that good. We just need they form a rather defensive perspective. Also, we are going down in resources very quickly. This is 66 now. Yeah, let's wait until the next fleet arrives. I think there's something on its way to Mars here. Yes, 14 ships on its way to Mars. We have to use all the fleet the whole defense fleet that we have here to defeat this. Probably, at least. How much do we have on Mars? Mostly the Artemis stuff, right? We do have 3 particle ships and a flagship. We have particle destroyers as well there. So that should be fine. We should be able to defeat them here with the fleet that we currently got. It's going to be an interesting fight. So we are probably going to skip forward to that point now. It's 180 days from now. And we're also going to get the new drive soon. Do we maybe want to wait for that one so that we don't waste this many resources here? We are not in a hurry. Let's see how quickly we get the drive upgrade. So we leave the cruisers under construction here, and then let's get the tech, which is going to be in a second here.
We are in control now.
Come on.
It is a
There we
miracle of engineering.
Deuterium fusion. We immediately go into deuterium helium 3 fusion. We also have to do mission to the outer planets eventually, but that can wait. We also want advanced hydrogen containment eventually, but that can also wait for now. So, next fusion tech to get us even further deeper into better drive tech. So now this will unlock, ideally, yes, perfect. So we immediately get the new generator. We are going to push that project as quickly as we can. It's only 15k, and then the drive will be relatively massive. So we push everything into this. It will take us... Okay, this takes already almost 2 months. 1.5 to be rough. And then the drive then takes another 2 months. That would be almost 120 days. So that's half a ship. That would be half a ship. Do we really want to wait this long? We could also upgrade the existing ships with that. Yeah, let's make a few ships. We just discussed that we have enough ships to send out 1 squad in 106 days. So let's start the coil gun ships here with the exotics we have. We had 27, this would make it 30. 33. 36. 40. Okay, let's do it like this. Then we have 40 of the big ships. And now we have to solve the mission... That's the mission control we need for this. So we have to get 78. We currently have 26. So we have to make like 50 mission control relatively quickly. And the best way for this is of course the US here. We already are heavy on this. So we're going to switch around a bit here. We are going to reduce investments in economy and welfare as well. I pushed that up a bit, but we cannot stop our population shrinkage here. I think we can actually delay any further knowledge investments here for now. So now we are going to invest 45 per before modifiers. So we have 2 advice missions here. And yeah, I think that's... Is there a mining tech somewhere? No, there isn't. No unrest here, some unrest here, so we're going to fix this.
Reporting in.
Yeah, let's see how many points we invest per month here. 64. So that's more than 2 per month that we get here. That should solve many issues. So we have 7 months, that gets us 14. Rather like 16, 17 on paper. Then we get 1 per month here. So we are at like 25 that we get from this one here. And then we are going to... Then we are going to get a bit of mission control back when Mission to Mercury finishes. Because this one allows to have additional 3 mining bases. And we are currently over... I don't know, I think 4 we are over cap. 4 or 3 we are over cap here. So that's going to free up a bit of mission control as well. And then with the modifier from the command module on the flagships, I think we should be fine to then have 2 fleets. But then we still need to find mission control for another marine fleet, but we are also going to start scrapping old ships here. So there's going to be a lot of stuff to do. We can also consider if we want to go into a new nation now. If you maybe want to take over India here to get even more mission control. But I don't know. 13 are here as well. I don't really want to manage another nation. Oh, European Union would be 16. That's charming. That would be... We could expand this very quickly. Because we have all the interesting claims here. Oh, what did they do to Germany here? That they pushed the democracy score so high that we can't even unify anymore. But they couldn't, at least. Funny. Yeah, I think maybe we want to take over Europe instead, because we have a lot of mission control potential here. I don't know as of now. I really don't know. Let's see. I will have to make a decision. Okay, it's March 2037 and we have unlocked the Deuteron Nova Lantern, which is the next version and the next best drive. And now I'm going back into text that I don't urgently need, and we push to Deuterium Helium Fusion. Meanwhile, the other things are... So we went into Colony Hebs now after the Ring Hebs, which the AI picked. And now we're going to mission into Mercury, which is going to be followed by either Expedition to the Outer Systems or... and other technology. I have to see what we need urgently currently. So, now with the new drive unlocked, and in 74 days we have the fight on Mars here. But now we can see what it will do. I already tested the new generator on the flagship here, so we can do this here as well. Just to see what it will do. So if we go to the drives here, let's compare them again. 355,000 Newton thrust with 270 kps. And this one has 420,000 Newton and 572 kps. But it will also take almost 3 times as much energy. So if we were to switch this one out, we would, let's see, so this will be first flagship version 3 then. The time to Callisto is really low now. Save design. So what do we see here now? We do see that the ship, with the new drive, the rate of the ship is going up significantly again. The acceleration does roughly stay the same, but we do have a lot more KPS now, almost double the KPS. But as we can see here, also the resource costs go up significantly. While if we only upgrade the generator, we also get a bit of KPS, like 10%, a bit more. But the resource costs go down. So the big question is now, is it worth upgrading these ones to each other? I checked that, so I can show that here. If we were to do this now, let's make both designs. So we do this one here. So that's going to be the coil ship version 2. And then we do the same one here, but we upgrade the drive as well. So, and then we just keep everything the same. So this one is then version 3 here. So here we go. Just making sure, is that correct? It had 3 here, yes. So now we see here that the rate goes up to 15k from 12.5. KPS goes up significantly. Acceleration stays roughly the same. But the costs go up remarkable. And I don't think we can afford this. I don't think we can afford this. So we rather take like 1 or 2, like 3-4 weeks longer to reach Jupiter. But we have cheaper chips. And then we can rather get the generator 3 here in the deuterium helium fusion, which is going to take a while now. So we have to invest still 70,000 until this one gets unlocked. So this will be done in next year. But this one is another big upgrade on the tech tree here. So let's check this out. So deuterium helium 3 fusion will unlock the inertial confinement reactor 3. We do have 2. And 2 is currently 2 tons per gigawatt with 89% efficiency. And the 3 is 1 ton per gigawatt and 92% per gigawatt. So the efficiency is going down again going up significantly. So a lot less energy, which means a lot less radiators and a lot more energy and a lot less rate per energy produced. And then we can consider to, for example, combine this one with the second drive from the fusion reactor 2 here, and therefore get a better design from this. The helium nova lantern, as we can see here, will require already 527 gigawatts of energy, but it will also boost up the thrust massively. KPS wise, it's not going up extremely high, but yeah. I got the feeling that we want to combine the Helium Nova Lantern with the Inertia Confinement Reactor 4 instead. Because this one is, again, significantly more efficient. Because with the Reactor 3, this one might just require too much energy for us to handle. And then we do need only anionic fusion after this. So we have to go into advanced hydrogen containment for this. Interesting. So this one is unlockable currently, so that's good. We also get slash hydrogen storage from this, which I think is the upgrade to one of the modules we already have. So that's also good. And then the hydrogen trap later, for which we need exotic hybrid systems. Interesting. It costs exotics then. Okay, we need to get more exotics. So we have a lot of stuff to do. Yeah, I think I'm going to push this one through. Then we can make a combination of the version 2 drive with the version 3, with the generator 3. And this should be a decent combination with decent output and KPS for what we need to do. So we are not going to... I mean, what I maybe do is upgrade to the version 2 here. Or rather, I'm going to make new ships with the version 2 here. So I'm going to also design the particle version 2 here with the beta generator. Let's call it just particle version 2. And I think the Marines I already did, right? That was the... Yes, I already upgraded those ones. They will stay on that design for now. And then I'm going to just go through my fleet here. I will upgrade the flagships and I will upgrade the Marines, but I'm not going to upgrade the baseline of ships that we have here. Instead, I'm going to then send out the fleet. Because we have to refactor the Marines anyway. Because we have to get from the design 1 here, which is on the Advanced Marine Assault Unit. And we have to go up to the resistance rangers here, which are the 10 strength units. So we have to do an upgrade anyway, and then we can use that for this as well. So, and when this is all done, so the Marines are going to finish in a few days here. All right, we can just wait for this. Oh no, Denmark is falling. Oh no. We don't care. We have America. Okay, we have to get into the next mission phase, so let's just start it up. By the way, we are, with the advice missions, we are now doing 3 mission control per mission phase here. Okay, there we see we can now...
Offering support.
Let's just merge them together for a second here. So that we have them... Okay, and now we can upgrade them to the new version. So we are refitting them. Now we have to find the Marines. There's a lot of coil ships, particle ship, and Marine Design 1 here. It will cost us a lot of metal to upgrade the generator. So it will cost us 74 days, which is almost as if we are making a new ship, which is crazy. But it's necessary here because we do need the Marine strength here to therefore invade our first alien mining base later on an asteroid or on Jupiter, wherever we want to go. So all of those are now ongoing, and the next and the last step of this episode is going to be the fight on Mars, which is going to happen in 70 days. So let's get there. Okay, our enemy has arrived here, and it will be interesting to see if we can defeat this fleet. Because I'm not sure we can. It's a lot of ships from their side here. If we cannot defeat this, we will have a very big problem. Because they will bombard everything on Mars to ashes and leave nothing. So that would cost us a lot of time and resources. Of course, we can handle this if need be, but... Okay, so let's first of all move the particle ships here into the center. Like this. We only have a few, so that's a problem as well. But anyway. Now, we go into attack posture here. Now, actually, we are going into fortified position because we don't want anyone to shoot anything as of now. So we want to be in range of... Okay, let's see. So our coil boats here, these are the exception. So they are going to be on attack posture here. And they will shoot on the battleship. That one has to... Yeah, okay, so that's fine. Okay. Then... Torpedo boats, we have to micromanagement when we are closer, because we don't want to shoot when we are at 1000 kilometer range, because of the point defense screen they will have. So instead, we also have to use our particles here. The particle ships have to do something as well. So they will shoot down not on the battleship, because that's too heavily armored for now. We are going, for example, for the Meteor class here. And then the particle boats, they will go for something like... Oh, wait a second. They have to go on to attack posture as well. And they will go for something like this guy here. And... So we are... Okay, and I think we have to also change these ones to attack posture. If I didn't, I don't know. Okay, now let's inch forward until we are in range with the coil guns. That's the most important thing. So the coil guns will engage when we are at 650. That's very close. That might actually be a problem. These ones will engage at 800. I think the battleship will have weapons for 1000 kilometers, so that will be a problem. Who's flying to the side here? A lot of torpedoes are coming, so they shot first. Oh, they're also splitting up into formation, which is also going to be a problem here. Okay, the first coil guns are going out now, which I think is the first moment we are going to start our torpedoes now. So we are going to do something like, okay, you go in this one, you go in this one. So we micromanagement all of them here, so that everybody shoots on something. Whatever we can take down is a win here. If we can at all. Because that's going to be the big question here. And now we go into attack posture with everybody. And now they should start shooting their torpedoes here. Yep. You can see a lot of them are starting to shoot, but we are going to get plasma like crazy here. Which is a problem as well, but we do have a lot of shots here going out at the same time. And the hope is just that we do have enough to somewhat get through their defenses. Because I think the Patrick ships alone are too weak here. First ship down. Great. But, okay, we see here that the first torpedoes are actually hitting. So something is getting... Okay, this one is out. Good. This one is out. Nice as well. So this was an overkill here. But they are retargeting, so that's good. Okay, we have... Our Patrick ships are gone already, so that's a problem. And that's all we have in firepower, so that's the issue here. Because they turned around, that was a problem. Ouch. That was a mistake, in hindsight. I think we are going to lose our fleet here. Whatever we do here, I think that's not going to be salvageable. Yeah, then another particle ship is dead. And we don't have enough coil guns from our coil ships here either. Yeah. They are either blocked from firing because of the ECM modules or just from different other things. Can we just take something like this down? Yeah, I think we just die here. That's a problem if you still have torpedo-based ships, because... yeah, no chance. Okay, they will obliterate our mass mining facilities here, so that's going to be an issue. Yeah, there's not anything... I don't think there's a way how we can win this battle. There's nothing I know of right now. Can only hope that the fleet will fly away. Because it's heavily damaged. Oh god. This is so bad now, because now we lost our mass defenses here. And we have too many ships on Earth and too little ships on Mars, and that's going to come back hunting us here now. So let's see what happens in detail. Yep, that was the first base. And they are going to continue here. Yeah, that was to be expected. Do we have any ships under construction there? On Mars? Yeah, in 42 days we do have some ships coming out. Ouch. That's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt. And I mean, we cannot really... I mean, even if we were to send them over, they will not arrive anytime soon, of course. But if we were to send, like... 5... What would happen if we do this? So, to the shipyard here. Yeah, it would take 9 weeks still. I guess we do this to see if we can salvage anything. But I don't think the shipyard will survive that long because it doesn't have defenses, right? No. Ouch. This is a big setback now. Because we are going to lose science, we are going to lose mining, we are going to lose everything. Great. God damn. Damn it. Sorry for the language here. Okay, let's send it over and let's hope that the aliens will not bombard everything we own here. That they will be happy at some point with what they done, with what they have done. Yeah, they are damaged ships now. Okay, our marines are finishing. Okay. Have they stopped already? Oh, yeah, they have stopped for now. Huh. Let's wait for a few days and else we are going to rebuild what we have lost here. Not sure what we exactly lost in detail, but we can check out, we can find out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, we lost 21 and 23, okay. So it sounds fine to me for now.
Investigating alien site.
Okay, let's see what happens here. If they continue the fun.
I will help them.
Offering counsel.
Lending my expertise.
Oh,
Offering
they're flying away. Okay, so they are flying back home to repair and everything. And now the question is just like, if the servants go for our shipyard, we have a problem. Because the shipyard here is only going to produce a ship in 29 days, so that's a problem. But we can now just reclaim the sites. Yes, we can. So we are going to do this. Ah. That was an annoying setback. So let's call it Mars 21 again. And Mars 23. And I have to find out what we have to rebuild here. But now let's... Actually, that should be easy. So... 21 is... Double skunk work? Double skunk work and 1, 2, 3. So 23 was the life science lab. And 21 probably as well. So we just take this one as a template here. Save it and just overwrite it on these two here. So view and apply. And we do the same on this one. So apply. There we go. And then we just fix the spelling here because that's triggering me. There we go. And now let's hope that the servants do not destroy our shipyard. So let's just move forward until we have confirmation that this doesn't happen. So Mars here. At least we don't need to scrap the ships anymore now. Because they don't exist anymore. So 23 days until the battleship comes out, that should be able to defeat all the Servants Fleet ships here. They might not have enough fuel though to get there. Yeah, maybe 8 kps is not enough from high mass orbit. Okay, ring haps are done. That's going to be in the next episode as well, so... Not sure how deep I will go into that, but... Who knows? Let's get started on the water purification here. Mars. Not Mars. Mercury. Nothing I will go for as of now, because we don't need the resources there. We have everything we need on Mars, and then later on Jupiter if we want to expand further. Look at the alien hate again. They like us again. That's why. So they will regret that pretty soon, but yeah. For now, they do like us again because they don't think us a threat, which is weird, but this is normal difficulty, so you have a lot of generosity by the aliens here. Okay, come on, ship construction, finish up. On Mars, please.
Lending my expertise.
16 days, 15,
Offering
and so on.
Offering support.
We do need a new flagship here.
Order is returning.
So we are going to start on that one. And then also a version 2 coil ship here, can't hurt. And then a new... Wait a second, I didn't make a version 2 of the particle. I did. Okay, I did, but I renamed it slightly different, so it's this one. There we go. Ooh, what a close call on Mars here. Luckily for us, they didn't go to total war yet, because we are still early in the campaign. These we both need. The better shipyards and the fusion reactor farm, we both want that. So what we, for example, should do is when the ship construction is finished here, we should upgrade the Mars shipyard to a ring core. Because that would be something we are interested in.
I'll make sure they're on our side.
Offering
Okay.
assistance.
Lending my
So that
expertise.
should be
I will
any
help
second
you.
now.
Lending my expertise.
There we go. Okay, we do have a new fleet on Mars. All we are saved. Great. So now we are going to upgrade the Mars shipyard here to a ring core. Here we go. And I'm not sure how much I will do of ring cores on Earth for now. Probably as well. But I'm not sure how many of those. Because we don't need more shipyard. We don't necessarily need research. But we could at least consolidate the research a bit later. But that would also be a big investment here. Because the tier 3 research centers here, the institute, each cost 10,000, which is a huge amount of investment. And I don't think I want to do this anymore because we are really deep into the tech tree already. And we have everything we need to win the campaign, more or less. Wait a second, we are losing this one. No, I'm not. Okay, so that was this episode. Our fleet has proven that it works, and our fleet has proven that it doesn't work. At least parts of it. We didn't have a lot of the modern ships there. But we see that we do need a critical mass of those ships. We are sending over a handful from Earth for defense now. And we can now... we only have 17 now. Great. So we cannot move out yet, right? Because we only have... Oh, there's still one marine... No, this is... old version 3 here. So the marines are done. But we don't have enough of the main ship class left here. We do need more of those here. Not these ones. Backup fleet here. So we only 17 ships currently left. We do need a bit more particles here, else we have too little point defense. So let's see when they are going to finish. We want Earth here. These are all coils, and then the... Okay, in 8 days we do have the particle ship, so let's wait for this as well. And then we can make a decision how we want to set up everything. Okay, this one we don't want to research.
Public opinion is
And I think we can send out the fleet then to the first alien base. So, really, again, whatever. Okay. And... oh no, this is all the... let's call this mass reinforce. This one is on the Earth shipyard, so we can merge it. Let's just... the backup fleet should also move to the shipyard now. Let's collect everything at the main shipyard. So it will join this one. And where are the other shipyard construction? Do they not finish as well? Ah, 2 days, okay. My mistake. No, I'm not going to do this. I think it's not worth the investment anymore. Maybe the manufacturing complex for more money, because we are going to have budget problems. Launch the backup, please. And join, please. So let's merge those ones up here. Fly here. Launch to backup as well. Then join the others in. And fly to backup as well. And then I think... backup as well. There we go. I think that's all of them. So now we join everything in the backup fleet and then we design something from there. That should be it. And are the Marines still in here? No, we have moved them out, right? We do have a flagship here. All good. So backup, here we go. 39 ships, that's a bit too much. Of course. So we want... let's start from the bottom. We want a flagship. We want 9 Marines. That's 10 ships. There we go. That's 10. Yes. Then we want... okay, how many coils do we want? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's say 5 coils. 5 particles. Minimum. I think let's make 10, 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here we go. So this is going to be the first fleet. Exactly 30 ships. Invasion fleet 1. And this one is going to move out now. Let's see what is going to be our first array. And I got the feeling it's going to be this one here, because there is a big fleet as well. So we fight the... ooh, that's a lot of ships here. But we don't want this fleet to move out. Because if they move out and attack us somewhere, that might be hard to defend. So let's try it immediately here. But we are not going to go for low orbit because there is a station. We are going to go high orbit to then make our own dock there so that we can refuel and repair later. And maybe we can bait the fleet out. Maybe. On the other hand, how much do they have here? Dreadnoughts, battle cruisers, corvettes, cruisers, battleships. Oh, that's a lot. Oh, that's a lot. 12, 9, so 21, 23, 23 plus 4. 27 ships. Plus their shipyard against our 30 ships. Which are only 20 really good ships and then 10 marine ships. Let's try it anyway. So we fly to Shattered Fortress. 8.8 weeks. Here we come. If we don't win, we have enough ships and we have enough mining to recover from this. And now the remaining backup fleet here, it's 9 ships. That should be fine for now. And now we are going to... Let's check how many we have here. We have 3 coil guns and mostly particle ships. We don't have exotics now for more coil guns. Okay, that's a problem though. That doesn't matter. We are going to make more particle ship class ships here. So let's at least queue up another 10. So that they get started. And... Wow, we are almost at cap again. Even though we just lost a big fleet. Really? Oh, that's so sad. These were the ships on Mars. Okay, so this is the Mars defense fleet now. How many stations do we have here? Yeah, maybe we have to take out these fleets here, maybe. But that's something for next episode. Leave a like and subscribe and see you in the next episode, where we're going to attack the aliens at their base, one of their bases. So leave a like. See you then.